Hello, everybody. Let me know when you guys can hear me. I always want to make sure you guys could hear before I start rambling. Well, I don't know if I'm going to ramble. I kind of want to just have a conversation with you guys because I think most of us watched it together. So, wow, does it look like the sound is off? Why does it look weird? Like it's not matched up with my talking. Anyway, how is everybody? Is anybody even here? Am I talking to myself? I do want to play, actually. I'm going to mute this for a minute while I drink a little bit of my coffee because how do I do this? Hold on a second. Cam, mic. Oh, just. Okay, sorry. I was just making sure everything was working on YouTube. She's gonna play it on Alex. Yeah, you know what? I was listening to parts. Like I'll keep it. Like the last couple of days, I'll put it on just the trial, just to listen to it as I'm doing different things, just so if there's stuff like that. Gosh, I forgot the other thing to write down. There was something else that was big yesterday when I was doing odd things that I forgot. I was like, oh, I'll remember it, and then I forget. Hopefully, that'll come back to me. But one thing that I didn't realize they said the first time was, do you remember when Wood was saying that Alex was named as a co-conspirator? Which I didn't hear that the first time. Hey, K-Clo, Sunshine in My Heart, Kelly Fitzgerald, Ninja RD9. They both speak in such a low voice. No, but see, I think he was purposely talking like that so people wouldn't understand him. Like he was purposely like using real short, like he wasn't using full sentences. He was talking, I feel like he was using as little as words as he had to try to talk to her. So because I mean, what are you supposed to say? I mean, they both know what's going on. How do you have a conversation with somebody like that about, oh, they're searching the yard without like leading on and what, that they know what's going on. And somebody said, who was that? Gosh, there's another thing. I wanted to screenshot. So when I talk about comments, I would have the comment, but of course I didn't do that. But anyway, somebody mentioned how Lori was sounding on the recording, how she kind of sounded like she wasn't worried. So this person was wondering if maybe that she didn't know about the kids being buried there, but I don't think that was it at all. I did catch that she did kind of like come across like she wasn't worried, but I think she was just thinking it was going to be like a search, like the first search. They were just going to go through and seize stuff. That's why she said, oh, they're seizing stuff. I don't think she knew the scope of it. Like she didn't realize they were digging in the yard. And Chad didn't say it. He was trying to tell her as much as he could without telling her, And so I think she was just thinking it was going to be like another, oh, they're going to go seize stuff. They're not going to find the bodies. Chad probably assured her that they'll never find the bodies. He had them buried good, which we see now. He barely freaking buried them. What kind of gravedigger is he? He had, 6 inches? I mean, they weren't even barely dug that deep. So he probably reassured her a lot that, they would never find him because what he put that, what did they call that? The stuff on top. Oh, and then the bucket so was the bucket buried underneath? That's what I was kind of getting from. I want to listen to that part again because that's one part I stopped it right at that part last night and I didn't get to listen to that exact part again. The bucket was buried, that green melted bucket, that was buried that was buried, right? From what I understand. Hey, everybody, maybe I should say hi to everybody here. I'm just like going right into it here. I know. Why didn't Lori and Chad have the jail uniform and had a normal clothes instead? Oh, because they're allowed to, like in trials and hearings and stuff, they're allowed to wear, somebody mentioned like a lot of times the lawyers will buy them clothes, or I think the family or whoever wants. It probably does have to be the lawyer actually that brings it, because I don't think they would let like family bring them in stuff, because they could be bringing them. Oh, well, they probably give it to them outside the jail. Never mind. But anyway, or not outside the jail, but like when they don't bring it in with them. So, because I mean, that is a huge thing. I mean, if you're in the jury and you see somebody in that jail jumpsuit, I don't care how much you try to not be biased, they look more like a criminal, and you just associate that with a criminal, And then if you see somebody in like a suit or regular clothes, it gives them like more of a fair chance, I think. So that's why it was surprised me that Lori for so long was just in the jail jumpsuit, and Chad never was, except that very first night, that very first showing, his very first hearing right after they arrested him. But after that, he was always in a suit. So, but Lori was never. I mean, Lori, except the last time she had that little sweater thingy or whatever you call it, the last 2 times. But before that, she was in her jail thing. So I don't know. Nobody cared enough about her. Mark Means sucks as a lawyer, maybe. And he didn't bring her some. He needs to get her a nice outfit for trial. I mean, as much as I don't care what the freaking jury thinks of her, but I mean, that would be a good lawyer to make her look nice for the trial for the jury, but who knows? I mean, I think Chad has a better chance because of his lawyer. His lawyer is a jerk, though. So wait. So a lot of people were saying, I didn't think of this either, though, because I was worried, like, man, he's such a jerk. But that a lot of people were saying, well, then the jury won't like him. So that is a good point. So maybe it won't be good. But I think he's still better than Means, because this is just way out of his scope. I mean, Means is just not prepared for for something like this. I'm thinking he might end up backing out or something. Well, I don't know. He probably won't back out, but yeah, he's not ready for this. But another thing I want to ask is there any like lawyers or law students in here? Because I was curious, because if we're right on those transcripts on the recording, and he does talk about how he talked to Mark Means, isn't that kind of like a conflict of interest or whatever? I mean, shouldn't that disqualify Mark Means from being able to represent Lori then? Because he talked to him? Does anybody know? Or is that okay because that was before Chad was arrested? No, because wait, that was before the charges were brought up on the. Yeah, maybe that's okay because it was actually before they charged him. Before they put the official charges of the conspiracy charges. So maybe that's okay, you guys. Does anybody know? GM trucks is name. I don't even know which ones. Wait, what do you mean, K-Clo? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, why the monster trucks? What are you saying? My 2 favorite monster GM trucks is naming again. Write out, explain this while I'm taking a sip of coffee. I don't get the reference. Can you explain what you mean? Okay, so let's see here. What do you mean? I hope she doesn't do a Chris. Oh, you mean just take a deal and then we don't get the trial? She might, but then what's Chad gonna do? See, I think a lot of people were saying in the comments, "Oh, Lori's gonna, basically roll over on Chad." I think if anything, it's gonna be Chad is gonna do it to her, especially with that lawyer. That lawyer is like ruthless. He'll probably talk him into it. And the thing is when Wood brought up that Means or that Alex was a co-conspirator, Pryor tried to say, no, see, this is going to bite him. I mean, this is going to, well, that was just the preliminary. So never mind. It's not the trial. But anyway, he was trying to argue, well, no, he's not listed as a co-conspirator. You can't just say that. But later on, he's going to want that to be true. So, I guess Alex was named. Yeah, I didn't realize that until I listened to it last night again. I was like, what? I didn't even catch that the first time. And there was something else. I hope it comes to me that it was something else pretty big that I was like, well, how did I miss that the first time? Because, I mean, we're all talking and I missed so much, I feel like, when I was listening back the last couple of days. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even hear half this stuff. Yeah, so he definitely knew it was recorded. He definitely did not want. He was trying to make it Like, so we could, like, so people couldn't understand what he was saying, and hopefully that Lori could kind of understand him. He was so doing that on purpose. You could tell he was just like the way he was talking. It was like he was just saying like one words, or he was like almost sound like he was high, but I don't think he was high or anything. I think it was just he was doing it on purpose. So hoping Lori can understand him because she knows him, but hopefully that that other people wouldn't be able to understand what he was saying. But yeah, I think Lori just thought, oh, they're just going to go see some stuff again. No biggie. So she was just okay with it. And he's like freaking out over there. She didn't realize they were digging. I mean, he kept saying, I think he was trying to tell her when he's like, they're out on the property, but he didn't say that they're digging or anything. Not, at least not from what I can make out. And so I don't think she realized that they were actually digging. Like I said, so why do you think well, the timing. I was going to say, why didn't he, if he was a grave digger, I mean, he buried such shallow graves. I mean, they would have found him anyway, I think. But, I mean, I bet you it was just the timing. He only had so much time before neighbors seen him, before. I know, yeah, Robbie, that's what I was saying. They weren't buried that deep for him. That was his profession for so long. He knows how to. Well, how many people usually dig a grave at a time? Like for when they do it for a job? Is there two, or probably two people, huh? Or I don't even know. Do they even do it? Do they use machinery now? Probably, or I'm sure back in the day they just. Wait, I think Chad is going to. Yeah, I think if anything, Chad will roll on her. So what? Okay, so did anybody answer about? Is it because if he talked to Mark Means before the charges were official, before they even made the charges, is that a conflict of interest, or can he still, is that okay? I think if it was after, I don't think that he'd be able to represent her still, or represent her, because he's the co-conspirator with her, and Chad's talking to her lawyer. That you can't do that. They could relay messages, but since it was before, let me know if anybody knows. Did anybody respond? No, I don't think so. Okay. And then another one I wanted to ask is, I already forgot. Shoot, hold on. Oh yeah, what do you think Chad's like the defense? Do you think he even knows what route he's gonna go, or do you think they're still like trying to figure out what defense they're gonna use? Like, are they gonna? I think the reason why this is what I was getting at. I don't know. Tell me, everybody probably has a different perception of it, but when the judge, or when Pryor kept asking about, he was talking to Melanie Gibb, and he said, what did he say? He said, I'm trying to think how he said it. He said, man, my eyes are watering. I took my allergy pill a little late. That's why I was a little bit late, guys. Sorry, I forgot to take it. I was like, I gotta let it kick in a little bit. Hold on a second. Oh, when he kept saying, well, how Lori would keep things from people she cared about. She wouldn't tell them, like how he was kind of saying how, well, she said on the phone how, she didn't want to tell you because she was protecting you or whatever. And then he was going on. But then he brought up Alex. So never mind. I was thinking, is he trying to say that because then he's going to claim that she was protecting Chad too. So she didn't tell Chad about it because she was trying to protect him too. But then how do you bring Alex into the picture then, so that wouldn't even make sense for that. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what he's going to try to do. I mean, right now it's like he's just intimidating everybody. He was so wrong on making fun of like the David Warwick for not being able to hear, making fun of Melanie. Does she have some auditory issue or whatever? Like that is, I feel like he should have been kicked out, or he should have been like in timeout. My mom, you would have put him in timeout. No, but like that was so uncalled for. Like, who cares? And then when he says, "Oh, did you look at what do you call him, Mr. Wood or Wood? I don't even know. What do they call him, Mr. Wood? Whatever. But like, who cares? She's allowed to look at him, right? Why is that any of his business?" And then when asked, "Are you married?" Like, I mean, just these personal questions, and do you live together, and just stuff like that. Like, and then how he asks it so rude. It's just, I don't know. It was making me so freaking mad. But I was loving how she didn't back down. No, the bucket was melted, burned. Yeah, but the bucket was buried, right? That's how I was understanding. It was melted because I think they were putting parts into it that were probably still hot, and they melted it, but it was buried with her, right? From what it seemed like they were saying. He reassured her 2 to 3 months out. Wait, what? GGI, what's up? I've been thinking about you. I haven't seen you around in a long time. I feel like I've been wondering I don't know. I just been thinking about you. Cement shoes. That reminds me of. Man, gosh, I was hoping this allergy. I took it too late. I think, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sniffing. I feel like it's so annoying, but I can't help it. My eyes are watering. Oh, I don't even have allergies. It's just when I go to the basement. Something down here. I've never had allergies in my life. I've never taken an allergy pill, but something down this basement. I don't know. Let's see. Hope you're well. Yeah. So she pleads not guilty. I mean, she waived her right basically for this preliminary hearing. So that means she's going to trial. So she probably figured, I mean, she doesn't stand a chance. Coat of many colors. What's up? Thanks for being on it earlier. She's the one that I didn't even know this was all going on about her waiving the preliminary hearing, but Crystal from Coat of Many Colors texted me. I didn't even know. Sometimes I don't check YouTube or check, the internet it depends, when I wake up, and sometimes I don't check it right away. So I wasn't even checking it yet. And she told me, I'm like, what? Oh my God. What's up, Adelina? Donna Rothleitner, what's up? Did you get my email? Is Tammy McD in here? McD7? Jenny Macalusa! The Gray. You know what? I watched a part of that movie. Wait, where did that go? That message. Wow, did that message just disappear? Oh, there it is. Cement shoes. I watched a part of that movie, the Gray. I didn't watch it all. I think I fell asleep to it, but yeah, I think he's the one that's going to turn on her. I don't know. I just have this feeling with his lawyer, they're gonna. But a lot of people think she will. So I guess you never know. Maybe she will. I guess we'll find out. But hold on, let me take a couple more sips of this, guys. I'm going to have to mute. How do I? Okay, mute. I noticed he said back on the 17th. So what? Didn't I hear it? I have to listen to that again real close. Does anybody know? Is that what that meant? That he signed? That they waived the right back then? Is that what that was saying? I gotta listen to that again. That's weird to me. Cause wait, what's today's yeah, that's a while ago to already be so sure. I mean, what is her defense gonna be then? What the heck what does Means have planned? I mean, what are they gonna try to say? Because if they try to say that she didn't know, then is that going against Chad? Because they were on Chad's property. I guess they're going to pin it all on Alex, maybe, I guess. I mean, the thing is, though, those are her kids. So she should be aware of, I don't know. I don't think she could get away with it. I really don't. Yeah, I wanted to play that Ninja RG9. She was saying her brother was against her. I actually wanted to play that recording because that was during the first day. I think it was at a time, I don't know, we were all chatting. I was going to play it again and just so we could talk as we're chatting and play it. Maybe in a little bit, I'm going to play that recording of when they go to her house on November 26th for the welfare check, and she tries. Would you guys want to hear that real quick? It's only let me see. I know you guys probably already listened to it, but I know you guys we were all on live, so I think we weren't. If you didn't go back and re-listen to it, there's a lot that kind of goes over your head because you're chatting and stuff. But I was gonna play that sometime today. Actually, it's about 13 minutes long, but I think I could fast forward a little bit of it. But when she tries to say she was so, what do you call that? when she's saying basically what she was doing. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the word for that. But when she was saying that Charles and her brother were going to kill her for the $1 million insurance. Oh my God, please. That's exactly what she was doing. Like, are you kidding me? And, man, she thought she had them fooled. And then she says that, would you guys want to listen to it or no? I don't know. Saying that, Alex or that Chad was Alex's friends. This is what I want to know at that time. And I think I'll have to go back. I think one of them did say that they did know at that time. But do you know at that time, those two detectives or two officers that went there for the welfare check, did they know that she was married to Chad at that time? Because I feel like the one did, because the way he was like, oh, didn't his wife die? That's the guy. How do you spell it? And he was like kind of inquiring, like he was testing her out. Because she tried to say, yeah, that's Alex's friend. And she tried to say, I don't know. I don't know if that was him. And she was already freaking married to him. And I don't know if the cops already knew that going into it. That's what I was wondering. If they knew that. Can you imagine if they knew that going into it, and then she's just freaking lying? She thought she was fooling them, just like she fooled every other freaking man, or I don't want to say every man, but probably a lot of men. She probably thought I got them. They totally believe me. Yeah, right. They weren't believing a word she was saying. He was doing his job well. Orly. Yeah, but don't you think he was using like this intimidation tactics? Like he was just kind of being a bully. Like he wasn't using it. Like, I don't feel like he was good because he had like this, I don't even know how to say. I feel like he was just intimidating because he was being mean. It wasn't because he had like these tricks or what he was saying or these facts or like a way good defense plan. I don't think that was it at all. He was just trying to like intimidate people to make them look bad. Like he was trying to make like Melanie and David Warwick. He was trying to like make their credibility look like, yeah, just to make it look bad. That's what he's going to do. He's going to make them look not credible. He tried to say when Melanie said, Melanie, you said that you didn't see JJ. She did, because I listened to that back again. She clearly said she saw him with Alex take him in that night. So he just tried to say she was lying a couple times when she wasn't. He was wrong. If you go back and listen to it, he was wrong. He was just, I don't know. I don't think he was good at all. I mean, I think he was better than Means. I'll give you that. Means, it's horrible. But I think he was using more of just bullying to make people scared. I don't think they have a route yet. I think if he had a good defense, I think he probably could be pretty good. But I don't know I don't know, man. That's hard. What would he use? Does anybody know? I mean, the whole Alex thing. But gosh, that means for this to work, for their plan to work, that means that Lori and Chad would have already had to plan it. Either they're going to have to go against each other, or they already have to have a plan that they have the exact facts. So when each trial, they say the exact same thing, unless if somehow the lawyers cheat and they could talk amongst each other. But supposedly they're co-conspirators. They can't have any contact. So if they don't have their story straight, then they're either going to have two different stories for each trial, which are going to probably go against each other because they're going to be two different stories, or they have it all set up where they know what they're saying, but they're not. I don't think they're that smart. So I think they're screwed because there's two different things that have to be exactly the same. Their stories, or one of them's like lying for you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the person that has a trial second might have it. I don't know. Would it be harder because you're going to hear one story from the person that has it first, whatever that defense lawyer wants to come up with, and then they're going to have the other one that there's no way it could be the same because they can't do that. Well, actually, now I'm just thinking that first lawyer could watch the one lawyer could watch the other lawyer, right? Can they watch the trial? Yeah, never mind. See, that doesn't seem fair though. Man, I'm just like rambling on, but as I'm rambling, I'm just like catching myself here. How is that fair though? Okay, let's say Chad goes first. Mark Means watches the trial, and then he could use that same story. Isn't that like kind of like, I don't know. That just seems like a conflict there. But the trial's public, so they can't say he can't see it, right? How does that work? I don't know. I feel stupid right now because I'm not thinking like, how that would work. It just doesn't seem fair. So I guess he could just copy the story if he's allowed to listen to it. You think he's a great attorney, Coat of Many Colors? Do you think he did good? Yes. I mean, this week, though, I think he didn't have anything but intimidation. Because all his points, I feel like they weren't right. I don't know where he was going with them. And when he called them liars, they weren't lying at those times, at least the ones I remember. So, hi, Lufa. Hi, Donald. Susie McFarland. Gigi Jardine. I know I'm saying that wrong, right? Q's my favorite uncle. They're all psychopaths. Yeah, pretty much. Raccoons are nocturnally released. Yeah, I don't think there was. I know he kept. What was he trying to do with that raccoon issue? Like, I don't understand. Was he trying to say? Oh, yeah, because he was trying to say, well, there was really a raccoon. So that whole text was real, and it wasn't. I mean, because that's kind of how they narrowed it down of it being in the yard because of that text, right? Anyway, he was really mean, but I think he was doing it on purpose. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing, Sunshine My Heart. He was doing it on purpose. And I don't think, I mean, why can't you just be good and not have to frustrate him to be good? You know? Exactly. Yep. So they would slip up and then he could use something that they say later. But I think the important parts they stayed strong on. Like for Melanie, I feel like he didn't really mess her up. I don't know what he could go back and really, when he tried to go back and said she lied about that one thing, he was wrong. So that was wrong. When he tried to say David lied, that was wrong too. So I don't really know what he could go back and say, except there's a few details like on that one meeting that they had that weekend. I think David might have said Lori was there and Melanie said she wasn't. The timing was a little bit off between like a half hour to an hour. But I mean, whose memory? I mean, sometimes you could say half hour. I mean, I don't think that makes you not credible because you misjudged a half hour to an hour. Now, I have to go back and listen to that part again. Didn't he say that Lori was there at that one place, that real estate property, and then Melanie said she wasn't? Do you guys remember that? I think that might have been. But he didn't catch that though, because when they cross-examined, Pryor didn't even say, well, I'm sure he could watch it back, but I don't think Pryor caught that part because he didn't even say anything to David about that. And if he would have caught that, he would have definitely called him out on it. So, thanks so much, Hughes. You're a new member. We're going to do a members live after this too. So, the notifications come in the community tab. So look for that. It'll the lives do too. You have to send them through, like the videos and the lives you have to send through the community tab for some reason. So that's how you'll get the notifications and the stuff like that. So, hey, weird mom in the house. Projection. Yeah. Am I that far behind on these this mess? I was looking for that word, projection. Thank you. Yep, you guys are on it. Yeah. Sometimes I'm talk so like my brain, I feel like I can't think of words sometimes. So I feel like I'm better at like recorded videos because I could sit there and figure it out. But lives, I don't know. You could see my how scattered my brain is. Well, no, because I just talk. I'm just like, screw it. I'm not going to think. I'm just going to say what I think. And then as I'm saying it in the middle of it, I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Didn't kill anyone yet. Yep. Yeah. Stacey W. You're right. Manton didn't kill anybody. He didn't. I think he cut the guy's ear or something, but no, he didn't kill anybody. So, and he's life in prison. Yeah. For not killing anybody, just a conspiracy charge. So yeah, it's definitely possible. And I really think that I say that, but then it's like, gosh, things surprise me all the time. But I think they got a good enough case. And I think Means is, if anybody, Chad will have a chance. If anybody, me, I don't think Lori picked the wrong lawyer. How did she find that guy? Man, he's not. I wonder if she's regretting it. Like, gosh, I already gave him all the money I had, or like she's stuck with it. Oh man, these messages must be really. You want me to play that recording? Yeah, I'll play it. Hold on, so you guys could listen, and then we could talk about it because that's interesting. That's something I didn't re-upload on my channel yet, so I'll play it. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, well, that's a good idea to play it now while this allergy pill's kicking in, and then by the time it's over, I'll be probably good to go. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna have to switch the audio settings real quick. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send me a link so then I could come in like as a guest, and then I have a good idea. Then I could keep the audio. Yeah, I got it figured out. I can't see you guys right now. Hold on one second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invite me, and then you know what? That's a video though that they have. That I'm gonna play the audio part because you know how they didn't let us see the video, but it's actually the body cam of the police officers. So man, I hope we get to see that. Hold on, what do I need to? Well, I know we will, but sometimes at trials, if you've watched like online trials, sometimes they still don't show the videos. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I hope they do at this trial. And if not, we'll see it after. It'll be all public after, but hopefully they will at the trials. Okay, so hold on, guys. I'm going to set this up, and then we can listen to it, and then I'll still be able to talk too. You know what? So I need to plug the mic into that. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, yeah. Let me set this up. So how is everybody, though, by the way? Thanks for coming. You guys are awesome. I actually had fun watching the that hearing with you. I was like I'm surprised how much evidence. I didn't realize that because they never video the preliminary hearing because they just wait for the trial and people if you want to go in to watch it. So this was odd. I feel like, at least I don't know. I shouldn't say never, but I don't know. I was surprised how much evidence. I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was, or like that they were going to show as much as they did. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to play. So this is going to, when it comes on, this is going to be for all the people that are just joining. This is going to be the shoot. Oh no, sorry guys. Okay. Why is that doing that? Holy crap, hold on a second. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna work this way. I'm gonna have to just, you know what, I might just have to, oh wait, that's what I'll do. Hold on a second. I will unplug this mic, guys, for a minute, okay? And then I'm gonna play this. So just hang in there with me. Okay, so let me unplug this.
Hi, you Lori. Lori, I'm Lieutenant Ball, Police Department. How are you? You got a minute? You alone or that help?
My brother's here.
Okay. This is Detective Scouts. Hello. So, we're here.
Yeah, this is a big mess. I just talked to the guy on the phone.
And what did he ask you?
He was just saying that he wanted to do a well check on JJ.
So, JJ would be where?
He's in Arizona.
Who's he with in Arizona?
He's with one of my friends in Arizona.
Oh. Hey, you got a notepad?
No? Let me get one.
No. Come here. Mind if he comes in.
No,
So,
sorry.
who's the friend he's with?
My friend Melanie. Her son has autism. Her name's Melanie Gibb. I gave him all the information on the phone.
Okay, so he can call him.
Yeah.
Perfect. Discord.
Yeah. What is all this?
We're a little
What is
concerned
it? Why?
because, well, the officers who were here earlier
Yeah.
were checking, and they got a bad vibe that like something was going on here because nobody knew anything about a child. They weren't talking.
It's because a lot of stuff has gone on. If you want to know, it's a lot of stuff. So
Well, that's why we're concerned, because it just was kind of weird.
it is very weird. I've had to move around a lot. One of my brothers is trying to kill me. Not the brother that lives here, obviously. He's kind of my protector. My other brother that was in with my husband, who was trying to kill me for my $2 million life insurance policy.
No.
So a lot of stuff has gone on in this last year. It's been a horrible year for us. I've had to move around. And so I was going to move back, put my son back into the school there, because I tried to put him in school here, public school at Kennedy.
Okay.
He went for 2 months. We tried it, but he had such a hard time. Now, the person who called is my sister-in-law, but she's his natural grandmother. He's adopted by us. Okay, so her son, who's a drug addict, had a baby with a girl who's a drug addict, and they took him from, CPS took him, gave him to the grandmother. She came and got him, and then she wanted us to adopt him, which we did. We loved him.
By
And
us, who we
my
talking
husband and I, who died earlier this year.
Okay.
He passed away. Since he passed away, she's been trying to fight me for him and being really horrible to me and that kind of stuff. She's kind of the paternal friend.
Okay, thank you.
Does that make sense?
That's what I mean. The paternal grandmother.
He has autism and ADHD. He doesn't really talk to people. Like he's very special needs. So I had him in a special needs school there. She was trying to. So what happened was, my husband, who we were married for 15 years and had raised all these 5 kids together, switched his life insurance policy to her, right? To his sister,
Okay.
who got $1 million when he died, and we got nothing. For me to raise JJ, and all the kids got nothing, and everybody got nothing. She got $1 million. So I knew she was going to try to sue me for him, or
JJ?
Yeah, because she now has this $1 million, so she can hire people to help him, and I have nothing.
But you have legal custody.
He's my son. I adopted him. He was 2 years. We had him from the time he was 8 months old till 2 years old. So she does nothing that wants to cause me trouble. So I don't tell people the truth about where we are and what we're doing because of those reasons. So I look like a suspect, but I am not a good person. Raised all of my kids. I've done everything that I'm supposed to do in life, but everyone is causing me trouble right now. So
We don't want to cause a lot of trouble. How long have you been here?
we've only been here since September.
Good.
We moved up here in September. My daughter to go to BYUI.
Your daughter goes to BYU?
Yeah.
Does she live here?
Mm-hmm. So it's been a nightmare. But I'm going to go back to Arizona so I can put him back in the special needs school. He couldn't do the school here. It was too hard for him. He would scream and cry, take him to school. The principal would have to come out and try to drag him out of the car. Like, it's too hard. But I just don't tell people where I am. I don't tell her where I am ever.
Okay.
And she doesn't have any legal rights to anything. Like, she's been horrible to me since my husband died.
My understanding, she never called you to try to get the child, hey, I'm interested in the child back, but
I know, but she sends me these emails with like the dates and like she's putting up court stuff, you know, like she's documenting. I haven't heard from him in all this time, and so I've told her that he's fine. But
See, and we hadn't heard any of that as far as.
I'm just saying she's doing this as part of that.
Yeah.
Is my understanding.
And our only concern in this whole thing
Is that he's fine.
is the child,
I got it.
and so that's where we're at on the. And then
So
we were just a little weirded out when, you know, and I understand now that we've heard your side of the story.
It's awful. I feel like I'm being tracked all the time. Like, why are police coming to my door? What's an idea?
They said they were out visiting with two guys, and I was assuming one's your brother.
Who was this? Yeah.
Who was the other one? The other guy they were visiting with. There were two.
Visiting.
Well, we had two detectives over here trying to.
Looking for you a little while ago.
Oh, because I was at the store.
And they ran into. Well, probably one of your brothers. In
My
the back
brother
there.
and his friend, probably.
Oh, who's
Been
that?
moving. Chad.
Chad from around here?
Mm-hmm.
What's his last name? Yeah, okay. All right.
It's just a mess. It's constantly causing me trouble.
Chad Daybell.
He's an author.
Doesn't he live like out in the? Isn't that the Chad Daybell that? Hey, his wife passed away recently. Is that him?
I don't know.
I bet it is. Chad Daybell.
But it sounds familiar as an author.
I think I know one of his. He's got a couple of daughters.
He has lots of kids.
Okay. I'll bet it's safe. All right. Well, maybe anything else? Sorry to bother you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't mean to be a problem.
I'm sorry that people are constantly knocking on my door looking for me, and I just don't want to be found. So.
Have you had problems? I think we only had.
The reason I'm living is because the brother that was going to kill me, that we found emails and texts with my husband at the time, came showing up here. So he found out where I was, and he was knocking on my door.
No, this was your brother?
One of my brothers.
He showed up here and was knocking on your door.
He lives in Kansas.
And you said something about you were getting threatening emails?
Well, no. Just after my husband passed, I found emails and texts between them that they were planning all this stuff to get rid of me.
Do we need to worry about him coming over?
Well, that's when I'm moving back. I'm moving, and I'm not going to be in a place. I'm going to live with my friend, Melanie. Don't tell anybody her name, kid, because I don't want anything in my name. I put the apartment in my name, but I've been staying over here with my brother because he protects me.
Okay.
He's very
I just
protective
want
of
to know
me, so.
if he shows back up, you can call. Take care of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just just a nightmare. I mean, I canceled the insurance policy since my husband passed, so there's no money if they can. And what are they going to do with JJ and Tyler? Like, what do people think?
Okay.
So,
Well, if you have a problem, show back up, feel free to call us. We'll come and let you off or something. Okay? All right.
appreciate it.
Okay, we'll get out of here. Say
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Not.
That same apartment that day? Returned to that same apartment that day?
Yes, when Detective Hermosillo and Detective Hope could not contact Melanie Gibb a few minutes later from this encounter, we went back to her door to inquire about how we could get a hold of Melanie Gibb.
And is that what is on the second film file here?
That is correct. So you want us to ask Lori if she would. Melanie is the friend.
Wasn't Melanie the one living at Christmas with her daughter, Lori's daughter?
No, this was the friend that she's going back down to live with, she said.
Right. She's got a daughter named Melanie.
Let's just see if she will call and have Melanie get a hold of Hope and just do a verification. Because apparently she's not answering the phone down there.
Lori? Hi, Lori. Sorry to bother you again. We're having
Melanie.
Get a hold of your friend down there,
No.
Melanie.
Well, they were going to Frozen 2 today, so they may be at the movies.
Could you get a hold of her at some point and say, can you please call back the officer that's been trying to call you?
Okay, sure.
'Cause,
Yeah, because I think they are at the movies right now.
okay, he's been trying to call her or other officer. She's not answering.
Okay.
But if they're at the movie, that's,
Probably at Frozen 2 right now.
yeah.
Because that's the one thing he wanted to do.
I'm frozen too.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
cool here. I don't know if I can handle a whole winter here. That's probably why.
Yeah, so if she'll just return his call, that'd be great. Okay, thanks. Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you guys hear it now? Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to, right? Actually, I'll check. Yeah, I'll check mine. I got my other one pulled up. Hopefully, can you guys hear me now? Why is that screen? Oh, I got to remove that, huh? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So, yeah, she is such a freaking liar. I want to see that video because that's a video. So, hold on, let me remove this other thing here. Yeah, so I want to see like her face, and Alex was right with her, I guess, because they said he was really quiet. I want to listen to that again. I'm gonna post that. Somebody asked. I was thinking about doing it later after the lives, just that phone conversation. I want to listen to it close again to see, because Alex is responding somewhat because they're talking to him a little bit, but she does most of the talking. So I want to see what he says. So that goes back to, I've been trying to think and figure this out. Do you guys think that Alex, it was just like a coincidence that he died, or do you think they really did do something to him? I mean, this whole time I've been thinking that they did something, but I'm just trying to think like, what? I don't know. Why didn't they find anything in the autopsy? But it doesn't mean anything, I guess. But okay, so I bet Zulema was there when Tylee was murdered. You think she was there? Accused my favorite uncle. Am I saying that right? Yeah. What part do you think Zulema plays in all this? Because my thing is if I feel like if they did do something to Alex, then wouldn't Zulema had to have been involved then? Because Alex died, okay, December 12th. So I'm trying to think, where wasn't, hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think of the timeline here. I'm pretty sure Lori and Chad, hold on. They went, 26 was the welfare check. Yeah, Lori and Chad wouldn't even have been in town. They would have been in Hawaii. So if there was some foul play, then that means that Zulema or somebody else had to be involved, if you think about it, because how could they have done it when they were in Hawaii? So somebody else has to be involved. Somebody else had to have done something to Alex, right? November 26th was the welfare check. The welfare check. The next day they took off, but I believe from what I've read, Chad went to California to one of his kids' house or something, or some family. No, I don't know where Lori went those couple days. And then after that, they went to Hawaii. So how would they have done anything to Alex? Which I do think I don't know if I believe in this whole coincidence thing. So I do think that there is some foul play and they're a part of it, but that means somebody else has to be involved too, because they weren't even around weeks before. So how, then he dies. So, right. Yeah. Because they didn't come back from Hawaii until they found, that when they arrested Lori. So I don't know. It makes you wonder. Then that means somebody else is involved, I guess. I saw what you mean after she. Wait, yes, I saw that you mean the one after she testified. Oh, I'm reading my own. I'm reading my own comment. Oh my God, trying to figure out what the person's saying. I just realized it was mine. Wow, gosh. These comments are coming really slow on the StreamYard side, guys. That's crazy because I commented that like such a long time ago, and I'm just now. That's the last comment I could see. Shoot, man, I should go to the YouTube side, I guess, but they say it could slow it down. I want to see what you guys will say, though. I'm getting them such a delayed where then I don't see when I ask something what your guys' comments are. Maybe well, you know what? I'll go to my phone.
Preservation of style. It's really about.
Okay. Okay, they're running fast here. Hey, True Helper, Jen Pearson. Sherry loves mermaids. Insulin overdose. Okay. So, but somebody would have had to give it to him then, right? Unless if he killed himself. But if there was foul play. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry guys. So hold on, let me see what this chat's saying. Okay, so let's see. Dawn Marie, hey, I got your email. I haven't responded yet. Oh, it was so sweet. I think you sent me one after that too, but the original one I wanted to respond to. I just haven't because I wanted to take my time to respond to it, and I haven't got a chance to do that, but it was nice. Let's see. Explain it. Let me see what you're saying. Does called blood clots in lungs? The needles are tiny. His wife could. Yeah, that's what somebody else had to have done it. Off to eat. Okay, lovely, Denver. Yeah, come back for the next live too. Anything. Well, the subject is anything on the next one. The next one. The stone theory. Well, took his kids to Disney. Did he go to Disneyland? I know he went to California because I think one of his kids lives there, or some family member. I think one of his kids lives there, right, in California. And if it's some family member he went to go visit, but I don't know if Lori went with him. Yeah, I mean, maybe because the kids already had met Lori and they liked her. So I guess, I don't know. That hasn't been confirmed if she went with him, at least not to my recollection, but and then they went to Hawaii after that. So that means, yeah, somebody else had to do that. So if there was foul play, or if he just, maybe, what if he did it himself, suicide, couldn't take all the pressure and all the, I don't know though. I just really feel that they did something though, but then that means that somebody else is involved. And wow. Okay, let's see. Lori gave him a special portal pill. Wait, portal pills. Yeah, I guess that's true. You know what, Megan? Or wait. Yeah, he might have went to Disneyland. He could have went to Disneyland. I know he was in California, they said. So, I mean, Disneyland's in California. So, yeah, he definitely could have, probably did go there. Maybe he did take his kids there. What was I just going to say? Why would all of a sudden he feel guilty? Yeah, that's true. So, wait, I was going to respond to who was it? Megan. No, not Megan. I responded to you. Hold on a second. Annie. Okay, Annie says, or Lori gave him special porter pills, which, so what if she did give him some kind of pills and said they were for this, and then, so she wouldn't have had to been there as long as he was taking them. I guess that could have been something like that. No, that's another thing I wanted to ask. What about, that's on the conversation with Melanie's conversation when Chad tries to say that, that Tammy was sick for a while before, and his kids could testify to that. So, well, I guess this trial's not about Tammy, but that they're still investigating that trial. So if that goes, or that trial, that case, if that goes to trial, I'm sure they'll have his kids testify. Man, can you imagine? Either you lie to help save your dad, or you tell the truth. And I mean, because do you think really Tammy was feeling sick? And even if that's true that she was getting sick, that still doesn't mean that they didn't do anything to her, because if they were poisoning her, maybe they were doing it for weeks. So she could have been feeling bad. He was acting like the way he said it, she was like 80 years old, saying, wait, hold on one second, guys. Okay, sorry. What was I saying now? Man, I wanted to finish. November 5th, or was it November 5th or November? Why do I have November 9th stuck in my head? But it might have been November 5th that they got married. But what? Man, I shouldn't have stopped it in the middle of what I was saying, because I wanted to finish. What was I saying, guys? And adulteress. Okay, so Tammy. I know I was talking about Tammy. Hold on. Oh yeah. If she really was feeling like sick the weeks before. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The way he was saying it, like her heart was failing her. He was acting like she was like at 90 years old. Like it was, that was understandable. Like, oh yeah, her body was failing, her heart was failing her. Well, why? A 49-year-old person's heart isn't just going to be failing out of nowhere. So he just said it like it was just so normal, a normal sentence. Anyway, she's already killed him at this point. Wait, what are you talking about, Missy Cat? Okay, let me see what I missed here. Oh, thanks, Rob Mullen. If given on small dose over time, it's still just as lethal. But how do you give it to them? Like, do they have to eat it or drink it? I mean, wouldn't that would be such a strong strong taste. But yeah, I mean, something. That's what do you think that it was something given to like Alex and Tammy over like a few weeks or like a long period of time, kind of to slowly do it? And then that would have made sense that they felt bad the last couple weeks, you know? So that could be true. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, what'd I just do? Oh, shoot. I screwed up. Hold on a second. I didn't mean to do that. Chloe Parks. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I accidentally hit the wrong button. I got it fixed. It should. Okay. Shoo. Sorry. I didn't mean to erase that. I accidentally hit the wrong button. So just ignore that. It should work out. So yeah, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. I didn't mean, it's showing all your messages deleted Chloe Parks vlogs. That was total accident. I undid that, so it should work. I hope I undid it. It should work. Shoot. Try to message something and make sure it comes through. If not, I'll just go onto my channel. Okay, let's see. Just subscribe. Oh, thanks, Gail Swift Fernandez. Yeah, so the whole Malachi, when I did some research on that. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're still there, Chloe. Cool. I just don't think it was Malachi. I know it just like with the rings, and it just sounds like, that it goes along with the whole story, but I guess it's possible. But for some reason, that's not what I'm thinking they use something else. But who knows? Who knows? Because I mean, I know with Malachi, it would probably take a little bit of time because it doesn't seem like it would be like a one-time thing. But they could have been doing something slowly. We know we know Alex was feeling sick for like the week leading up to his death, but nobody heard anything about if Tammy was. So that was the first I heard that. Did you guys hear anything about her being sick? I would love to interview one of his kids and ask if that's true. Kelly, 1 year prior, Tammy was 100% fit. Yeah, wasn't she training for a marathon? I remember reading somewhere. So if her heart was failing her and she was just getting sick, well, I mean, how could she be training for a marathon? Sherry loves mermaids. Is Lori Alex's what? I want to see if my messages are catching up yet, so I could just look up here. Before they were like getting caught on 1 year prior, right after she met Chad. Okay, I want to see how far down they're behind. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep looking on my phone. So that's why I'm looking down on my phone, because the messages up here on StreamYard are like almost like they're all so far behind. And it won't let me update it. Yeah, that Pre-Suave. I don't even know how to say that. Pre-Suave. I know. How could she be training for a marathon? And how long was she sick before? And he says, he was trying to get her to go to the doctor and she wouldn't go. Oh my God. So what do you guys all feel about Melanie Gibb now? I feel like before the majority of people were kind of against her and had negative thoughts about her. Now, after seeing her at this hearing, do you guys still feel the same way, or how do you guys feel? I kind of always went back and forth. Like I liked her, and then, I understood why some people were upset because, now we know she even lied, but there's something very likable about her. But every time I would say like good things about her, the people that hated her would come at me. And then when I would say bad things about her, the people that liked her would come at me. So I try to just see it from both sides as much as I could. But no, I think she did so awesome at this hearing. I was impressed. Like, wow. I think she did better than any of the FBI agents, any of everybody. I think she handled Pryor the best out of all of them. When she kept saying a couple times how she tells Pryor, "Oh, can you speak into your mic?" I loved it. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. And then when she would like be like, "Oh, yeah, I already told you," or I believe, how did she word that? Basically telling him like, if you remember or if you recollect, I said this already. So that was awesome too. Let's see, she seems close to Kayla. Oh yeah, that interview that you guys were talking about with Nate. Isn't that the interview she mentions how she got to meet Kay and Larry for the first time, how she really liked him? Am I remembering that right? Because I think I watched it real late one night. So yeah, Kimbo, she'll be testifying at the trial. Unless if she ends up backing out. But I bet you she's going to be a lot more nervous for Lori's, because that was like her good friend. So I just, she like, love me, yeah. Okay, sorry guys. Anyway, now kept getting distracted. Okay, so let's see here. Let me see what's going on here. Duality, reality, yes, but Melanie knew the kids were both missing and said nothing. I know duality, but I mean everybody's human. It's, you look back and you wish you would have done some things. And I know it's more serious when it involves people's lives, but like, I feel like you can't just judge her on that one mistake when she's trying to do right now. I mean, she can't go back and change it. And that's what I feel like I've said in multiple videos where, and a lot of people don't like when I say that, but I feel like, I mean, I know it would cost the kids' lives, but I don't think even her going to, yeah, because that would have been, they would have both been gone. I mean, by the time, so it wouldn't have brought them back. I know it's still not right that she lied and said JJ was with her. That shocked me when she said that. I was like, what? Because in both that Dateline interview and what's the other interview? Oh yeah, with Nate. She said that she's like, no, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't lie to the police. I told him JJ wasn't with me, but we heard in the court that she did lie, and it did take her like a week, because that was November 26th, and then I think she didn't end up talking to him until like November 27th or something, because she ignored him for a day or whatever. So I think it was like around that time she told Pillar that she had JJ and then Lori had him. And then it wasn't until December 7th or 8th, she said, that is when she told him that she lied, basically. So that's a whole shoot, like over a week, almost 2 weeks, that she went with that lie. So that shocked me, because for her to go on those interviews and say that, when I was like, did I mishear something in the hearing? Like, wow, she did lie about that. But oh well, like as much as that's wrong, she knows it, and I feel like she is trying to do what's right now. And I think after she probably took some time to think, she realized, oh shoot, this, I'm going to do what's right. So that's why she recorded Lori's conversation. And she made it look easy up there, but that was probably one of the hardest things she ever had to do. I mean, think about how nervous you would be and just, I don't know, especially with freaking Pryor attacking her like that. So I think, I don't know, just try to give her a little bit of slack, because she is trying to do what's right now. So, but yeah, that was kind of messed up that she lied, and Pryor is going to he's going to make it, he's going to keep talking about that during the trial to try to make her lose her credibility, like, oh, she's a liar. How do we believe her now? But you see the bigger picture. You see she recorded the phone call. You hear what she said. So, you could kind of understand in a way, not that you would do the same thing, but you understand why she did that. Not that you would do the same thing, but am I making sense? Anyway, seems it was a cult thing, several maybe. So what else should we talk about from the hearing? Yeah, I am disappointed. I was all ready for next week to hang out with you guys and see Lori, because I don't know. Somebody had put up, and I can't remember, but somebody had put up her old witness list for the old case. So I don't believe that that's the same witness list. If it is, then wow, that's going to be interesting. Well, no, never mind. She's not even doing the preliminary hearing. But if that's even the same witness list for the trial, I guess I'm sure Colby will be on the witness list because she had talked to him and he was trying to get a hold of Ty Lee and he got texts from her. So yeah, he'll be on it, I'm sure. I wonder, do you think her mom needs to freaking clear up why she freaking lied and said she talked to JJ in October? Like on national TV, she goes on and says that. Do you guys remember that? Like, what the heck? Obviously, she didn't talk to him in October, but she swore that she talked to him in October. That's messed up. So I just wonder if her family will be on Chad's witness list or no, probably not. Or is his kids maybe, do you think? I don't know. It's going to be interesting, guys. So but I believe I have the dates for Lori's I have two different sets of dates because I think one of them is for her. Because remember, she has two sets of charges. She has those charges where I know they dropped those one charges, but she still has a couple of the other charges. I forget what they are from that first arrest. So one of the dates, I'll be able to figure it out if I look it up or if they announce which one is which. But one of the dates hearing is, hold on, I'm going to get you the dates for. So I believe one of these must be the trial dates. Where is it? Hold on, I got a text. So come watch it. Come watch it here, guys. We had fun and okay. So Lori. Let's see. Lori's dates are. Hold on a second. Okay, 126, 27. So one of her dates, I don't know which is which. One is 1/4, so January 4th at 10:30 a.m. So that I think that looks like that's probably going to be the one for her first charges because it's only one day. So that's got to be. And then the other one is going to it's going to start the week of the 25th. Wait, I'm going to see if there's a day before. Yeah, the week of the 25th, January 25th. So I believe that will be the trial. I'm thinking, right? Oh, well, we'll be able to figure it out by then. But they have court dates for the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. I'm pretty sure that's the trial. And then on the 4th, I think, is the other one. So come watch it, guys. I compare Lori to. Yeah, I was going to ask, who is Carofer or whatever. I don't know. Is Rebby Swift? Can you explain? I'll look that up, actually. I was wondering. I couldn't understand exactly what they were saying. And I wrote it down what I thought I heard. And I never looked it up. But gosh, that's not even what I heard. And I'm sure you're right, probably, because I'm not familiar with it. I'm going to look it up. Should I know this? Wait, nothing. I don't know. You might have to explain it because when I put it up, it's bringing up like a town and wait. And I can't even pronounce that freaking. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Help me out here, Rebby. I'm curious. A video on Chad Daybell, the lawyer in his past. I should, Rob Mullen. I'm a little afraid though if he sees it, man. He freaking. I don't know if I could get in trouble for. No, I mean anybody. I guess he could try. Yeah, I guess I will. I mean, it was a 19-year-old person that worked in the office. They said he sexually. Hold on, let me get up the charges. I want to see what year that was in, actually. I could do a quick video on that in Rob. And thanks for the super chat. Thank you. Yay. Yeah, Gigi. Yep, that's what I'm saying. It does. It does take it. And as much as she made that look easy, that her heart was probably pounding. I mean, that was not easy. So she's trying to do what's right. And now she has to go through probably 2 trials. So if Lori wouldn't have canceled hers, or not canceled hers, she would have had 2 of those preliminaries and 2 trials. And now she still has to go through both trials. So yeah, I mean, it's not easy. So she's trying to make it right. And I think she's important. I mean, what she knows is important. Because that shows that they were trying to basically lie to police officers right there. So the conspiracy, I mean, that fits right in line with the charges because there's no murder charges yet. So what I was thinking when they were explaining how one of the apartments was basically vacant almost. What do you think that's where they killed them in in the empty apartment maybe? I don't know. Originally, when they released the affidavit, I thought that I had it in my head as I'm reading, and I just pictured them shooting Ty Lee at Chad's, in Chad's barn or whatever in his yard. But if it wasn't a gun that killed her, maybe they did kill them both in that vacant apartment. Because why did they need that extra apartment? I mean, it didn't seem like anybody was living in that extra apartment. I know Melanie moved out there, but you had Alex, Melanie, Lori. I mean, why did they need all of those? I don't get it. Was it just like a plan to... I don't know. I just have a feeling even after these trials, we're still not going to really know exactly what happened. So anyway, let me see here. We got this. Seems like... Wait, they're going to merge the charges, Donna? Can they do that? Don't they have to go through a whole, separate charges? I didn't know they could do that. Huh. Maybe. I was wondering, let's say that they're found guilty for these charges, then if they do the murder charges, they'll have to have a whole new trials for those, right? Well, it's going to be a lot of the same evidence probably, huh? So maybe they will merge them. I don't know, Kimbo, the Stout case. Good question. I've been so into this case because this case keeps me busy because you have Chad and Lori, and then you have all the other people that have a part in it. You know, that there's stuff, all these cases, all the past cases of Lori. I still have a couple hours of me reading the documents I still haven't edited because now I want to go through all this new stuff. So it's shoot, I don't even know if I'm going to use those other ones. I guess I could. And then you have Alex and Melanie. When is Melanie and Brandon's case? I mean, cancel Lori, Don Marie. What's up, Don Marie? I said hi to you. I still think that, I think Melanie was in the car when Chad shot at Brandon. Don't you guys? I mean, Melanie was probably either driving or there was another person, maybe Zula. I don't. See, I hate trying to accuse somebody because that's not what I'm trying to do, but I guess it would only take 2 people. Because, I mean, why would Alex just go? Well, no, because there would need to be somebody else. I mean, who else? I mean, who else would be willing to be a part of it if not Melanie? I mean, she would have got the money, right? Because she was still married to him at the time, right? So, I think she was either driving or maybe there was 3 people and somebody else was driving and she was helping him. But obviously there had to be somebody driving and then somebody shooting. So I really do. So he's trying, I mean, that's a case going on too. So I don't know. I'll have to look into that, whatever's going on with that. I haven't even had time to see when are they going to have a trial for that one? Do you guys know? I don't know. I'll look into it though. Yeah, Lori's niece. Yeah, Melanie P. Pawlowski or Boudreaux, whatever you want to call her. She is, wow, she's just as bad as Lori. You could tell who she learned stuff from. Her and Lori are like both pathological freaking liars. It's amazing how bad they are. They have better of a chance to convict by doing them. Adelina. So, what do you mean though? Because, okay, let's say, yeah, that would be weird if they found, oh, no, that one, because that just means one would be involved and one wouldn't. So wait, explain that, Adelina. What do you mean they have a better chance to convict? Well, maybe one of them, or does it, I don't understand. You work in a courthouse, Mrs. OC1? Jason was a sniper and all. Oh, Jason Mao. You're right. I'm gonna have to look at the comments here. Those are so behind again. Say Corey. Oh wait, yeah. Did you answer about Corey? Is that what it is? Oh, it's the Antichrist. Is that's what it is, Gail? Well, why when I try to Google it, it doesn't come up what that is? So Cora, wait. Did you spell that right? The Cora or whatever it is. Can somebody spell that again? Maybe that was spelled wrong or something. Jason Mao, yeah, I don't know about him. That weird thing where he was looking for a Jeep Wrangler the day after Charles died, which was kind of weird. And then what did he do? He fell asleep, or what was it that he fell asleep when something was going on? I got to go back and look. So much stuff. An additional charge in the Air Force believe knows how to use a weapon. So yeah, I guess Alec could have been driving and Melanie was shooting, either or. But my point was, I think they were both there. Somebody had to be driving and somebody had to be shooting, possibly even a third person. Oh, Corey Okay, so I might have spelled that wrong the first time. Is it Antichrist? Is that what you guys are saying? I'm glad that somebody brought that up because I was wanting to ask that. I was wanting to figure that one out. Yeah, there we go. I spelled it wrong. Okay. Book of Mormon. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Actually, I should just Google it and then I could share my screen and then we could look. Let me find a good one. Hold on. So that's what, oh my God, that's what Melanie called Lori, you guys are saying? When she said that, that's what you guys are talking about, right? That is too funny. Oh my God. I was loving that conversation. I was like, you go, Melanie. Okay, so she was on multiple people involved in this entire. I believe Melanie said he was someone that was supposed to lead but got caught up in his own desires. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to look it up. I'll share the screen and we can see what it is. Who died? Yep, she called her that. And Lori said, are you kidding me? Why did I hear heart something? I kept hearing like Cora Hart or something, but he was saying whore. Okay, Cora whore. All right, hold on, you guys. I'm going to look these up. See if we can figure this out. Well, I know a lot of you guys already know, but for the people that don't know, wait, I'm spelling it wrong again. Okay. All right, I'll share the screen and we could just. Okay, hold on. You want to Wikipedia? Wow, I just Googled it and it somehow brought me to the Wikipedia page. I didn't even click on it. That's weird. But I guess this is as good as ever, or as good as any. Let's share it and then we'll read it and then share screen. Okay. All right, so oh, I don't know if you'll be able to read it. Let me see. Most of you guys probably already know, huh? I'll read it then, a little bits and pieces. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it pops up to see if you guys could see it on here. So Korihor, am I saying that right? Korihor? That sounds like Lori. Why didn't that pop up yet? Wait. Did I not share it? Hold on, guys. No, it should be. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, that's really small. No. Ooh. Hold on. Wait, you guys tell me, how do you make the writing bigger again? You know what? I guess I could just read it. I don't have to share the screen, but I forget how to do it bigger. Do you know? The name Green become. Anyway, it says Korihor is directly referred to in the Book of Mormon as an antichrist because he claimed there will be no Christ. Okay. Korihor was able to preach his views to the people because of the land's freedom of religion. These teachings alarmed the clerical government in Zarahemia, who felt that his views were dangerous to their society. As people had begun to ignore the laws of the land, which were based on the religious beliefs of their society, he attempted to preach to the people of Ammon. I feel like somebody corrected me before because I said Ammon wrong, so I don't know if I'm saying it right. But anyway, the residents had kicked him out of the... Oh, I'm going to pronounce all these words wrong. He also tried preaching in Gideon and he was arrested before a high priest. Oh, see, I don't like some of these Bible words and names. I don't know how to say it right, so you guys don't be upset. I'm trying to learn the Bible, but I just don't know. I say I'm wrong all the time. Okay, so basically, yeah, he was He was arrested during a hearing for his apparent blasphemy and for causing social discord. So I'm trying to okay, yeah, that fits with Lori. I'm trying to compare this with Lori. Let's see. Finally, he demanded that Alma show him a sign from God or he, Korihor, would not believe in God. Wow, he was rendered deaf and mute, upon which Korihor confessed in writing. Huh. Anyway, so yeah. I don't know. That's basically... Sorry, I didn't do a good job at reading that, but those Bible words, I'm not the best at pronouncing them. Let's see. If you weren't Melanie G, would we ever heard the word zombies? Yeah, Susan, it is very important. That's the thing. It's really important. So I'm so glad she's doing it because think about it. It's important though. Yeah. Especially for Lori because I don't think Lori was ever at Chad's, those mornings. It was just Alex and at Chad. So But do you guys think that the crime happened at Chad's or at Lori's or some other place? Laura Whore, yes, cement shoes. I love it. Hold on. I love this. Lori Whore. That's a good one. No, thank you for someone saying. Let's see. I like that. Yeah, Ian's letter. I can't believe you read that and then he tries to say like his explanation to try to basically defend why he said that. It doesn't even make any sense. So, but do you think that he is just trusting Melanie and that, I mean, he really trusts her, and or do you think that he's okay and he's a part of it now? Like she talked him into it, or he's just trusting that she's doesn't have anything to do with it. What do you guys think? I don't know about him yet. I mean, he's got that little bit of a past with his wife's charges and stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to take him. And then Zulemo, I mean, we had that one podcast, a couple pictures. That's all we have, right? Of her, because she's just not talking to anybody. So I really don't know. I mean, what do you think obviously I wanted to read, that was one of the, how I was picking some stuff out of my old videos because some of my older videos don't have like a lot of views. Or they'll have like a ton of stuff in them. And so I was trying to, make smaller ones with some interesting things that I pointed out. And that's one of the ones I wanted to redo and take this clip out of the video where the wedding chapel guy person, he says that basically they said that it was like all business-like, Zulema and Alex's wedding. They said it was just so business-like. It didn't seem like they were in love. It didn't seem like it was done like a business thing, So, yeah, I don't think they were. So what is the purpose? Why did they get married? What was the purpose of that? Because I don't think it was because they were in love and they did it for love. So what the heck? How does that come into play with everything, He reportedly hasn't exercised. Wait, who hasn't? Who are we talking about now, Tracy? Memento. It's strange that he reportedly hasn't exercised his supervisor. Who? I'm trying to think who that could be that you're talking about, huh? You think it was just to change his last name, though? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's... Oh, everyone. I know, remember, we all thought that with the Yellowstone, but then after the affidavit and all the new evidence, and that when they found them in Chad's yard, it kind of changed everybody's perception of where it happened. But to prove he was... Yeah, I mean... So there, I guess, Sunshine in My Heart is asking, and why do you think Alex is gay? He made a remark in one of his stand-ups. I have two of his stand-ups, but see, the one kind of, how stand-up people, at least if you catch them like in the same tour, like the same year, they use a lot of the same stuff and they say like almost the same stuff each show or whatever. So I found two of them actually. The one he talks about Joseph Ryan and then the other one he doesn't. But there's a part in one of them where he mentions something about it. I didn't think it was that strong of a thing, or if that's the only reason everybody's saying he's gay, then I'm not sure if I would be so sure that he was gay. But I don't know if there's more. If that's I know that was one of the things that people were saying why they think that is because he made a remark on his stand-up. But I don't know. I could probably upload the two stand-ups. I have a part of it in one of my videos, but I could re-upload, or I could upload the whole thing. So, they're not very long little sections. I I don't know though. If that's the only reason, then I'm not sure. But does anybody else know? Is there more reasons that people think that? Oh, Tammy's sister. Yeah, they told him about the pet cemetery. Yep. Oh, that's another thing where he brought up his sister, remember? Or his sister-in-law. Yeah, so that's Tammy's sister. Or Chad brought that up, asking, thinking Melanie, was thinking these thoughts because of his sister-in-law or whatever. And then do you notice how he called her Sweet Melanie? Oh my God, please. Trying to like use his little way that he is probably with his girls. How to do with massive. Yeah, Brenda, but we don't know what that argument was about though. I mean, I did a couple videos on that argument. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could have been about him being gay, but disgrace to the family. I mean, that could be a lot of things though. So I don't know. Maybe. But so those are the only two reasons people were saying that then? Because that argument that she said he was going to be a disgrace to the family, and then he makes a joke about it in his stand-up. I don't know if that's enough to convince me 100%, but I do believe that him and Zulema weren't marrying. They didn't get married for love because of what the guy at the marriage chapel or the wedding chapel said. So I don't believe that, but I don't know what do you guys think? You bought one of them, Rob? I keep saying I want to read a part of one of his books, but he's got a lot of them, and it's like, oh, I can't. I keep dreading. I keep putting it off because it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Did you read any of it? May have given them over-the-counter medication, knocked them out, and then took them out. Yeah, so I'm just wondering if they did the same. They did it the same way to both of them. I don't know, Kimberly. We don't know what that argument was about. I did a video where I said I thought maybe she was asking him to, do what he did, but I don't know. Who knows? Wonder who that neighbor that heard it. Maybe he has a little bit more information on what was said, Don't do it. Don't borrow it from someone. No, I'm not going to buy it, but can't you? Well, yeah, I guess I would have to buy it even if I do it online. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend. Do you think he's going to get the money? Does he still get like the money from them? Well, not after he goes. Who gets the money after he goes to jail? Like if let's say he goes to prison and he gets found guilty. Who would get? Would his family get the money from his book sales or what? Shelly, Melanie, you live on the same line. Where is the marriage? Okay, wait, what does it say? So Chad didn't know, Alex. Oh, so Chad didn't know? That's what you think Q's my favorite uncle? Huh. She was trying to hide it from Chad? You think? Good. Oh, Kitten Mittens. Okay, that argument was, I'm trying to remember here. No, the argument was like the year before. The argument was that January, or it was like around February, like maybe, I think sometime in the month of February. So it was when the kids were still alive and stuff. This was right after Charles and Lori got into that. They were just having all these issues where she stole his money and he took her purse and she went to the cops, and we have that body cam footage, and then he went and got that thing for her to go to Community Bridges. And then remember when she left for like that 58 days and she stayed with Alex a part of the time, she went to Hawaii. That argument was sometime in that period. So this is before Charles was even dead. So this is when Charles was still alive. The kids were still alive. Everybody was still alive. So yeah, it couldn't be that. But that would have been, if it was around the same time, if it was in the time period, that would be a good guess. So I don't know. What time is it? 10:32. Oh, wow. It's already, oh my God, I've already been live streaming almost 2 hours. I might go, guys. I usually try to keep them around an hour, but I'm having fun over here. Anything else you guys want to discuss real quick before I go? And all the members, I'm going to come back on for a members one. So look for your notifications. I'll probably just get another cup of coffee, get some more water, and then go live for the members. It's 4 searches for data. Charles coming. 4 searches for data. Charles coming. Oh, you mean for his case, for his murder, or for his death? Charges are coming. What does it say? Someone. Oh, that's in the way I can't see it. The rest of it. Yeah, her and Alex did. And what was the lawyer trying to say? I mean, was he trying to go there? And then if he was, I mean, does Chad think that, does Chad think that Lori and Alex have a weird relationship or something? Because, I mean, that's his lawyer. I mean, wonder where he was going with that. I mean, he wants to set it up about how close they are. Oh, well, yeah. So it would be like, yeah, that would be something Alex would do, is kill for her. Yeah, I guess that's probably where he's going with that, huh? But yeah, I think it was more than that. I think it was weird. Yeah. And I think maybe Alex was probably like, Lori knew that. I mean, I feel like she was just doing it on purpose. She knew that she could control him by, who knows? I don't even want to think about like what she would do to manipulate him. It's just, oh gosh, we need to get Adam on, guys. Help me get some contact information for him. I want to, well, I guess I could just go to his Facebook and message him, see if he wants to come on for a interview. Do you think I should do it though? Because I get so distracted with the comments, and I don't want to do that. Like, when I'm having a guest like that on. So I'm wondering if I should do it as a premiere. I haven't done a premiere yet. So hopefully where it's like pre-recorded and then you do it live, you put it up live. But the only thing is if I do it that way, then if you guys have questions, the interview's already over. So that's why I'm not sure if I should do it that way. But if I don't, then I don't know. I got to figure it out. I'm talking like he's going to actually do it, but I'm just saying for any guest that I have on. He might, you think? I don't know if he would, though. I haven't seen any interviews with him. So, and I'm sure people have tried. I mean, I'm sure like Nate has tried, Dateline, all those people that had all the other people. So obviously it doesn't look like he probably is doing any interviews, but I'm sure if he does decide to do some, would he come? I don't know if I would be the person he'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do an interview with you. He probably will go with like the bigger, like Dateline or something. So you're not too focused. Okay, guys. So anything else you guys wanted to see or chat about? If not, I think I'm going to end this here. Thanks for chatting, guys. Sorry if I was all over the place, but it's basically how my lives are. I'm kind of scattered. I have nothing planned. I never plan my lives. I just come on and just so yeah. All right. Members, yeah, I'm gonna go get some coffee and I'll be back. So look for that. And then Lisa, no preliminary for Lori. So I think her trial starts on the 24th of January. So I don't know where Chad's. I haven't got the notice for when Chad's is yet, but I'll let you know. Yeah, that's true. Brenda Albright, you might be true. Great to see you too, Kimbo74. Stacy W, thanks for coming. Gigi. Glowworm. All right, guys. Allison Stevenson, Don Marie. Will you be there in the next live, guys? All right. Yep. I'm gonna end it. So I could just keep going. I wish I could say hi to like every single one of you guys. Like personally, Kathy Sherman, Allison, I'll hurry up, and Jen Pearson, Felicia, yeah, Premiere, yeah. But then the Premiere, you guys won't be able to ask him anything because it'll be over. That's the only thing. So I guess I could have you guys, if he does miraculously agree to it. But like I said, he probably will maybe wait for after the trial or something. I would have you guys send me in some questions ahead of time if I do a premiere. Oh, so this weekend, you guys email me some questions. I know you guys did, like when I first had her on, Eileen, but she's going to come on. I think we're going to do it Saturday, like around 7 or 8. She was the one that was in that cult, and I guess there's some things going on in that cult now that's pretty interesting. So yeah, come if you guys have any questions. I know I have to go back to see because some of you guys did send me some questions. I hope I have all those old emails. So yeah, come Saturday, like around 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9, just around somewhere that time. I'll put up a reminder tomorrow. So it should be interesting. So for those of you guys that know, she was in a cult for what I think it was 17 or 18 years, and she got out. I think it was it 2009? Now I forget the little details, but I interviewed her. When was that? Like a few weeks ago, and we kind of didn't really finish the interview. So she's gonna come back on, and then if you guys have any more questions, yeah, it was an interesting story. She had went in the cult and she got out, and her daughter or some of her kids were, what did she have, 5 kids, I think, some of them were still in the cult, and now they're all out. So, and her husband stayed, and she was in it. She's the one that brought her husband into it, and he's still in there right now. He stayed and she left. So it'll be interesting. Email me questions for her if you have any, and, I will talk. Hey, Megan J, what's up? It's okay. We'll get you next time. Thanks for coming. Oh, thanks, K-Clo. Super sticker. I haven't been on much. Okay, guys. So, okay, yeah, Megan J. Yeah, no rush. I mean, I'll be. I can't even talk. I'll be checking my emails. So whenever you're ready. All right, guys. So have a good night, and thanks for coming, and we'll see you Saturday then, right? I keep reading it. I'm like, one more comment I'll read. One more comment. Hey, Taylor Jurgen. I know, Gail Swift Fernandez. On Easter, I was supposed to have the Easter Saturday. I was supposed to have a psychic on, and some things happened and I wasn't able to do it that day. And then she was going to come on a couple weeks ago, and now I can't get a hold of her. So she was going to do like 2 free readings. So maybe I'll try to get a hold of her again and see. No, Kimberly, still mold. That's probably why. The allergy pill. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it'll help so good where it's like, I don't even know. I mean, there's no effects. And then sometimes it doesn't do anything, and then sometimes it kind of helps. Today is kind of helping. It's not, I don't know, I can still kind of feel it, but I don't know why it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, good night, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.